Alright, so after that little bit of a mess of an intro, welcome everybody to... I don't know what the hell you call this. This is... Oh, I'm bad at introductions. I mean, I always knew I was bad, but I didn't expect it to be like this. Okay, so this is the thing I've been working on. I mainly slapped this together in like 3 days. Well, 2 days. There's not much to this. But it's a little RPGmaker project. And I'm hoping I can get like a... I guess you would call it either like a proof of concept or pre-alpha, primordial alpha out sometime Friday that you can actually play. Welcome to Coats in a Trench. Happy birthday. Yes, today is also my birthday. I am 29 years old. And look where I am now. But I won't be staying on this game the entire stream. I'll maybe get like 1 or 2 hours out of it. Then I'll do some Noita. So as you can see, this whole thing is a goddamn mess. And there's gonna be placeholder assets, temporary stuff everywhere. And yes, there's going to be a lot of, you can call it programmer art. More just stuff that represents something. So the basis of this game is, you are a biomancer. And you get with you 3 random party members from 5 different classes. In this case, we have the Sylph. I should really change that animation sometime. Another Sylph. And an Ogre. Come up here with these 2 chests. Because again, this thing is not well organized. Get your weapons and affinities. Now affinities... I basically just stole the Pokemon type system. There's not much to that. And I got a random attribute. These are like abilities in Pokemon. Again, you can see where I got all my ideas from. And we'll hit up the shop in a moment. So again, this is all extremely bare bones. I really want to change these menus out sometime. But for a Sylph here, this is a speed. A fast attacker. A lot more on the physical side than I thought on the special side. I don't need more speed. And there are currently 15 affinities. Each one has some resistances and some vulnerabilities, again, Pokemon. But it also modifies the stats of whatever character you slap it on. This does include health, it's not shown here. I'm gonna try to find something that lets me show more information because default RPGmaker menu stuff is not great. It's functional, but it's not great. But for example, electric here. Big speed. Very big speed. Fire, a bit more offense-oriented, not as heavy on defense. Damn it, why'd I get rid of those values? This would have been helpful. Well, everything's subject to change. Water, pretty balanced, a little bit more on the defensive side. Martial is your just completely balanced through. Equivalent of neutral, or normal types. I got a few odd ones here. Astral, Blood. This was originally called Death. And this was originally called Light. Again, placeholder assets, I need to change a lot of things. I'm gonna slap electric on you. Mentality, don't have any. Actually, I don't think I implemented those at the slightest. My other self, because the game decided to give me 2 of them. Give me that. And I'll just go to neutral. And it does modify the health asset, and don't worry, before you enter the dungeon proper, it does heal you to full. So our ogre, big physical attacker. Also of note, when you equip an affinity, you cannot unequip it. This may change in the future, this may not. The same thing with attributes. Let's hit up the shop. Got scrolls. Where do you get new skills? You get scrolls. And up top is just a description for what it does. So as you can see, this is a martial skill. It has physical attacking and has a base power of 40. Martial physical attacking base power of 20. And this does fire damage. This is a special attacking skill, and of course there's any notes added here as well. Some of the notes are more jokey than others. I mean, this is pretty self-explanatory. Let's get Storm. It's called Chill Touch, Frost Shard. Malignancy. I'm on the fence about this one. Star Strike? No, we don't need astral damage. Low chance to poison. Low chance is 15%. No chance mentioned, that's like 30, and high chance is 45. Don't worry, we'll get into the actual game soon. And of course, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Because I am terrible at explaining things. And what the hell, Frost Shard? Also of note, the Biomancer, your main character, cannot learn skills from scrolls. He's meant to be more of a support, sort of commander type character. So he has his own separate ability list. Give you that. Let's see, we'll give you that. And that. Affinities and what they can learn don't determine what skills they can have. At least not yet. Welcome to the dungeon. It's really ugly. I'm trying, okay? Again, it's all placeholder assets. And I mean, like, when you're this early in development, you don't need fancy graphics. You just need things that work. Angry face? Yeah. Here's a demonstration of how the combat works. The first 2 fights are always against grunts. And grunts are weak. They're meant to be the low-tier, basic enemy. Now you got mana and TP. TP builds during combat, and mana is... it's mana. I think you can figure it out. You're smart. Not really too much you can do at the moment. Oh, something I forgot to mention. The weapons I equipped early on. Those determine your basic attack, and then 3 additional TP-focused abilities. gave you the bow. You got the spear. So if you ever played any RPGmaker type stuff before, there is no attack or guard options that you would normally see. That's all baked into the skill tree. Skills. I'm gonna shank another bitch. And because these are basic enemies, Jesus, you didn't need to go that hard. They're not gonna put up too much of a fight. Ah. Ooh, now we got the spirit grunts. I don't think we have any effective stuff again. I forget my combo typings. I'm gonna stab that one. Yeah, sure. We did. Did I give the... Yeah, Frost Shard's a special attacker, and I think I gave that to a more physical focused character. Oh well. And I may want to increase TP gain. Again, everything is heavily subject to change. Yeah, the Ogre's physical attacker with a special attack ability. That was smart. Grunts are just the basic enemies. Sort of get you into the... Well, not really get you into the mindset, but they introduce the idea of resistances and weaknesses in a more visual way. Or something like that. Don't worry, there are more enemies. And this guy with sword and shield. And he beat the shit out of. Oh, we got the archer and the bone cruncher. All the current fights are against mono affinity, so it's going to be mono martial or mono fire, mono water, whatever. You're not going to see mixed combinations. At least not yet. Can I kill the bone cruncher first? The call shot? No. Let's try a blunt arrow on this guy. And see if Malignancy actually works. It's a finicky ability. You got a fifth. Its back-end code is kind of weird looking for it. Dazed and knocked prone. Malignancy did nothing. And the ability is a piece of shit. Oh, okay, now I remember what the flashing status F is. That was my temporary for the Winded, where you lose a turn, because he did big move. Line charge, wide swing. Faded suppression, miss. Completely missed. Hit him with a storm. Try Malignancy again on B. And smack that guy. Never mind, B is dead. No effect. I think I may have messed something up with that code. Hey, free attribute. How was it? Oh, enchanted. Decrease MP cost. Not too much of a concern right now, we don't have many MP stuff. Yes. So this is the electric mono fight. Can you tell I was in a bit of a hurry to get assets in? Okay, restore heal an ally. Who are you? Storm's not gonna do much. It does hit everybody. Malignancy on Storm Wizard. And just whatever the hell. Malignancy doesn't work. I swear I thought that worked. Must have screwed something up. I think that's why I playtest things. Wide swing. Yes. Excellent hit. I could have sworn electricity resisted itself. Maybe it doesn't. I can't remember. So you got 4 fights, 2 grunts, 2 mono affinity fights, and then you have the elite. Oh, you also got some drugs you can use. Shit, I didn't consider that. A physical attack. No, let's just dump everything in open character. Alright, fast, let's make it faster. Then you fight one of the elites. There's currently 4, I think. Sorry, I need a moment. I mean, I know it's gonna look stupid when you encountered it, but something about seeing it in the actual game is amazing. God, I hope we get to see at least, get to see all of them there. Angry fart. Yeah, this is the electric elite, the Zephyr. What are some of the front to draw fire? Call shot. Nope, not item. We do a blind charge. And try to inflict a bleed. Knocked prone. Bleeding. So let's see, you are currently prone, condemned, and bleeding. Trying to remember what prone does. I think it decreases evasion and speed. Condemned, the kick me sign. That increases all damage taken. Swing sharpened blade. Ogre C is strengthened. Hidden regeneration of Biomancer. Bolster. That restores MP. Yeah, I need to tweak the numbers on these. So rated arrow, you're already bleeding. Already condemned. Daze? Nah, just shoot him again. Malignancy, I swear it's gonna work someday. Zephyr stands up. Yeah, something about that statement's a little horrifying. How does he stand up? He has no legs. He is but cloud. Condemn you again. I'm gonna keep trying this until it works. Because I don't think I screwed anything up. I think I screwed something up. Oop, got him. Then you can get some greater boosters. Floor complete, you got 10 gold. And it goes to floor 2, which is just the same layout. Increase health by 6. I want to change it to max health. Or I also get something that shows character stat on the side. Go. The good old scam bots return. Delicious. Did I set this up right for? Whatever. Sorry, checking something out. But yeah, if I can get to floor 6, then you beat the game. Oh god damn it! I didn't set this right. There's supposed to be a background in this that isn't the map. Oops. Anyway, we got Astral guys now. Maybe I should include an item that's a type chart. Or I think Astral resists ice, frost, whatever I called it. Again, just trying to... This is basically a dumpster fight. I also plan to add a... If you ever played Darkest Dungeon, I also plan to add curios or interactable items you can find in the hallways. Just so there's something more than fights and treasures. Oh, it's these guys. I also need to figure out something for that. Yeah, maybe a preserved TP thing would be good. Some sort of refresher too. So you can actually, do things. Definitely want to increase that number. It's not fun when you have a bunch of abilities you can't use, due to arbitrary circumstances. Like numbers. Oh yeah, 15's not a lot. Yeah, just hit everybody. Oop. There you go. Okay. Yeah, so that's so you can use skills only in combat. Good artwork. Quick shot that guy. Thrust him. Overhead swing. Because you need to hit him that hard. Ooh, suppression. Okay, so that is dazed and stalled. Stalled heavily reduces speed. And I can't quite remember what dazed does. I think it's accuracy and speed. There's accuracy and evasion. Really make a tome of knowledge. Just so I can remember what the hell everything does. Air shot. Ow. Another holster. Spear thrust, overhead swing. That's a lot of misses. Very good, guys. You're doing me proud. Here we go. Focused mind. Wish I had one of those. Immunity dazed, confusion, and catatonic. Perfect. Yeah, the Biomancer is supposed to have his own set of equipment that you can't manipulate in any way. God damn it again. I shouldn't be too surprised. There's set up 7 monotype combos, but I think only 4 of them were actually implemented properly. I mean, and it probably isn't the most exciting thing to watch, but it's kind of fun. Maybe it is enjoyable to watch if you enjoy the ravings of a lunatic. Or just somebody who pretends to know what they do. Start again. Shoot. Spear thrust. Overhead swing. Get our lesser boosters. Our lesser drugs. Increase health. Yeah, there's a bunch of little things I want to do to side menus or just general information I can display. Because when you use something like this, you should be able to see what the current character's stats are. Just don't have to keep flipping between menus. Alright, next delete. Oh no, guys. A wandering knight has appeared. Whatever shall I do? Okay, I know why I wrote placeholder on the side. I think anybody could tell that's a placeholder asset. Door. Quick shot. Let's see. Knock prone, low chance to daze. Enter guard stance. Intimidate. Make 4 random enemies by going oogly boogly really loudly. I think I would have changed or fixed a typo. Anyway. Get what he does. He will strike. Will you? Quick shot again. Spear thrust again. Nice miss. Okay, dual strike again. Brandish, oh, now he's strengthened. Yeah, I should probably give the Biomancer some more MP abilities. Maybe another offensive ability would be good. You go to the front. Bleed. Malignancy. It's gonna work one of those days. No effect. Yeah, I definitely screwed something up with that one. I have to look into the code. And by code, I mean menus. Because what it's supposed to do is... Okay, how do I explain this? The way Malignancy is supposed to work is it rolls for every status type negative status effect in the game. And it has a chance to apply them. So it's rolling 15 separate dice to see if it applies a status effect. Don't know if that made any sense. I remember what Intimidate does. I think it's Fear. No effect. Blaze Fade. Well, this is my first RPGmaker project that actually came to any sort of fruition. It's gonna be messy. Need to make you more aggressive. Because right now you're just guarding and whatnot. There he goes. Greater boosters, 4 complete. And to get a shop. Item, greater health. You can use this on Biomancer. There we are. Get the scroll spiel. Daze an enemy a low chance to cause choking. Explosions there is a joke, because I don't think there's a way to revive anybody. Daze, strike everybody, piss on someone. Low chance to burn. Or, no, just chance to burn. Get that one. Already have that. Light beam. I'll just grab him, whatever. And let's get Deluge. Item. Deluge is physical attacking. Put on you. Magic attacking doesn't matter. Sure, why not? Spread out the abilities. Buy nothing but Storm and give it to your guys. See what happens. Steel. Did I get the fire one? Scald. I don't think I did. Gonna try this again. Okay, I need to look at all the values, because something ain't working right. This is why you double check everything. Okay, I probably messed up the damage formula. I typed in the wrong number, so it's looking for something that doesn't exist. $711, very good. Yeah, Malignancy's broken. Not good broken, just broken. The Astral Guys. Yeah, save on mana. Definitely want to augment a TP gain. I mean, yes, I did playtest a bit beforehand, but it was only like the first floor. Starting to see some problems coming out when you actually get into it. Oop, he's gone. Okay, are we gonna get something other than Martial and Electric? God damn it. Got a bunch of angry bald men. Very nice. Yes. Dead. Dead. And maybe we don't need like a health restoration point. At least not until I unfuck some numbers. Focused mind, again. Eh. Alright, do we get the water? No, we get Marshall. Yeah, I was playtesting, I kept getting the water mono fight. Or mono water affinity fight. Which is 2 sea slugs and an aqua elemental. Yeah, you are kind of getting stronger. At least it feels like it. Because there isn't a traditional level up system. You can't gain levels. You upgrade your character by either equipment or I guess you would call them boosters. Dead. Suppression. Back. Miss. Hit. Hit. There we are. Honestly, I like the little character sprite for the overworld. Yeah, I don't really like it either. Maybe it's just me. But it's all coming together. Ah, scary. Yeah, the giant enemy crap. I mean, I want the sprites for the elites to be more unique. This probably isn't the right way to do it, but it is funny. Store yourself. Call shot. One more try. Because it has a 15% chance. No. It rolls every negative stats effect in the game, and each one has a 15% chance to apply. Stupid ability. What kind of dumbass would make that? Shot. Line charge, because there's only one. And we could probably get you bleeding. Yeah, you're dazed, prone, condemned, and bleeding. You are not long for this earth, are you? There we are. Greater boosters, floor complete, you got 10 gold. Wow. And only 2 more floors, and I'll move on to something else. Because I really don't think you want to sit through and watch this again. I'm just gonna throw them wherever. See, in theory, a system like this would allow you to create your own, essentially allow you to create your own classes. The main idea behind, the main driving force behind this is creating your own units. Or creating your own characters, creating your own classes. Essentially, I give you a bunch of pieces and you make the character. It's Jesus. It's a bit of a work in progress. But I do think it has potential. It's probably gonna be horrifically balanced. Or if it can even be balanced. But you know, I'm handing you the tools to just go ahead and break everything. That in itself is kind of fun. Ugh, voice crack. Okay, we're gonna get something different. Ooh, the fire guys. Yeah, these are the most well-developed. You can tell because there's 3 different types of guys. Now, Shanked Torchbearer. Yeah, you're the healer. Deluge. This fire is weak to water. Yeah, I could definitely use a way to more consistent manner of recharging MP. Focused mind again. No matter how many times I see that, it always gives me a bit of a pause. Yeah, just an overhead swing. I guess there is kind of a gimmick to each of the different affindities. Or like attribute or thing they're good at. I don't know, right now I'm kind of designing them around a feels basis. Like, does this feel like an electric spell? Does this feel like a fire spell? Does this feel like shit? In that case, it's probably astral. And you're using malignancy. Those are boosters? Okay. Oh, we got the cloud again. Hey, you've been more varietous? Elites and regular enemies. This thing is riddled with issues. swear the number generator, I guess fight picker as I called it, really favors a few numbers in the middle. I'm just trying to bash through this guy. I think you've seen enough. You already know what. You already got a good idea of what this is. Floor 5. I mean, it is fun to play. But I think you already know what it is, and I've got a laundry list of things I need to fix. Or at least try to fix. Oh yeah, RPGmaker games don't come with a convenient exit. Don't know why. Yeah, that's the thing I've been working on. It's, it needs work. A lot of checking. Anyway, you want to play Noita? Get the position. I did. Sorry, I'm fiddling with OBS. It's been a while, so I don't remember how things work. Who knows? They might have changed something while I wasn't looking. There we go. Okay, you ready for Noita? A game about lighting yourself on fire. Standard stuff. What's the background? I also fiddled with the settings like a long time ago. Cause minor rendering glitches, low quality renderer. Oh, an ad start in a minute. I'll do that real fast. And the goal is to try to speed up the game a bit. Unless something major is happening in the background. The game does have a tendency to do that. No, I think it's just something happening in the background. I don't know. Maybe my computer's slowly dying on me. I would not be surprised if it is. Jeez. Windows off. Turn that off. Tech issue stream. Yeah, something is happening, because I don't think the game is supposed to run this slowly. Well, nothing is happening. And again, considering all the stuff I have in the background, that might be affecting it. There's reset all progress. Yeah, that's a smart idea. Let's go back to this. Well, at least now I can see what happens. At least I can then deduce what happened to me when I inevitably get killed by a saw blade coming out of somebody's ass. Just Noita things. Okay, something big is going down. It makes me nervous. Maybe it's because I fucked with some settings in OBS 2 months ago. Like the CPU. Or how it uses CPU. I'll look into it afterwards. Come on. Well, playing in slow motion is kind of nice. I mean, everything looks fine with OBS. This is why you test shit before starting. Hey, don't try to make tech issues into content. I mean, I have an idea of how to fix it, but it might require an OBS restart, and I don't feel like doing one of those at the moment. It just didn't occur to me. Not 2 months ago when I started messing with things, I probably shouldn't have. Well, it would be nice if I could cap the frame rate. Because at least then I know it's not trying to run this game at 120 frames. If I had to guess from the way the physics system is set up, probably wouldn't like that. I mean, I can't find it in the options. So who knows? I certainly don't. I'm not a programmer. If I was a programmer, I'd have hanged myself by now. Ooh, pheromones. Okay. I think I know how to fix this problem. Hang on. Tech thingy. Sorn, there's a way to sew. So OBS would use GPU. Might not be able to change that live. This is what happens when you stream information from Twitter. Studio and multi-view. Of course, it doesn't help that I can't remember how I actually did any of it. Yeah, I can't change any of that live, so... No, we'll just keep on with the train wreck. Well, it's still a fun game. Even if it is running at 15 frames a second. Really smooth 15 frames a second, might I add. Maybe if I get a new seed, it'll sort itself out somehow. Let's just break everything. Why not? I gotta stop fiddling with things I don't understand. That's how I end up getting electrocuted. I know from experience. I don't remember that experience, but I do know that. Got him. Okay, this is below the tree. You're in a perfect position. I was supposed to kill you. Oh, now you decide to die. Rather inconsiderate of you to die over there. Pool of your own acid. You can't easily reach the gold you would drop. Stuck my head through the floor into the acid to try to get the gold. I swear I'm smart. Okay. That all looks fine. Never mind. Just stop fiddling with things. You know, for fun, we could do nightmare mode. I don't think I've shown you what this is. This regular game's hard enough. We don't need nightmare. Acceleration. The kills the mana. Health of guns 15 cannot be. No, I don't want that. No more knockback. It's fine. Tinker with wands anywhere. Best spell or perk in the game. Yeah, Nightmare Mode gives you some... It's more generous with its starting equipment. Which is to say, it actually gives you something. Problem is, it's nightmare mode. And then we're gonna find out why. Skip the coal pits. Or coal mines. No water? Into the acid. Into the pit, okay. Okay, I have to fix this fucking CPU issue. Pissing me off to no end. Blah. Things, but instant code. Settings, advanced. Fuck. Settings, output, advanced. Oh. Wrong thing. But I want to see how this breaks something. Why not? What's the worst that could happen? No, I can't change the... Right. Yeah, I can't change that while streaming. Anyway, that was nightmare mode. That... Is it any wonder I quit streaming for a bit? That seems to have helped a little bit. I need to change OBS back to GPU encoder. Never get your advice from Twitter. Or at least cross-reference it. I think it was, oh, you should be using CPU encoder for OBS because all games are GPU or something stupid like that. Don't remember. Ooh. Ooh. Re-exit. Anyway, welcome to the rest of Noita. There's an overworld. You don't see this too often. At least not on my streams. Because it's not real easy to get to. In most circumstances. Or it's not worth the effort of going through. Bring that down. Familiar orb of true knowledge. Extra health. And if you hadn't grabbed that before, it would give you a new spell for your future runs. That's nice. And now we walk. All the way to the right. Because there's another thing I want. Don't know what that noise was. But maybe it is important. Or maybe it is. Into the lake. Kick this box. Yeah, it's only a simple, like, 5 to 10 second loop, but I like it. I just like the sound of that. It's peaceful. Compared to what we're gonna end up doing, we use a little piece. Maybe some faster walking speed. Normally I think you... Normally the... Tripping over my own words. I think the normal approach is you don't bother with the overworld until you've cleared 30 or so levels, then you take the big shaft on the right back up. Anyway, welcome to the desert. It's hot. Exciting, I know. This game is renowned for its atmosphere. How it makes a player really feel like they're there. There we go, there's the music. Big bone skull? I don't know what to do with you, but I don't have the right equipment. And... there. Oh, what? I was confused there for a bit. Both in-game and in real life. Okay, just gonna lower that volume. Generally want to keep the game audio in the green with your own voice being in the yellow. Of course, because of how I speak, I always end up in the green. I'm not the screamy type. As I said, long ago, I'm not much of a screamer. I'm more of a creamer. Is it any wonder I'm single? Let's see. And we're gonna head this way for a very specific reason. You're sure the ladies are into creamers? Oh yeah, I see the coffee creamers they got at Starbucks. Got like 15 different varieties. It's fucking coffee. Don't need that shit. Also, I don't want to father any children. There's enough screwed up kids in the world, and they don't need me adding to it. There's that thing. I remember you do something. And that kind of sums up my feelings with this game. I remember you do something. This is new. Well, new-ish. It was added in the last patch or update about God knows how long ago. Never explored it. Oh, there's scorpions. That... yeah, that's lava. Could try to drain it down. But first I should see what's down there. There might be something good. Also diamond in the walls. Unfortunately, diamond is not a recognized currency of Noita land. It is an alchemical ingredient. As of course this game has an alchemy system. I just never use it because it's a pain in the ass. Oh, scorpions don't actually hurt you, and... more lava. Okay, let's make a mistake. Me when I may wake up in the morning. Let's make a mistake, everybody. Got it. There we are. Now, was that a good idea? Cannot say for certain. This may also take forever to drain out. I probably could have gone around the side. Okay, really can't go up the side that easy. Guys, I may have made a terrible decision. Oh, shit. Okay, well, do this. Spray it with water. No, nothing up top. How'd I get rock in here? If I crack it open... This game loves its esoteric puzzles. Because you can data mine Noita all you want, you're still not going to learn all its secrets. You can tear apart the files. Nah, I ain't gonna tell you anything. If you're one of those people who likes trying to break codes... Actually, I'm not even sure if it's a code. There's a bunch of eye symbols somewhere. Don't know how you get them. And we think it means something. Yeah, that's different. Rain cloud. Maybe if I fill it up with a liquid. I don't know, I heard what sounded like a foghorn. But it ultimately may not matter. Because I kind of blocked myself off from the rest of the game. If we keep going this way, we're just going to hit the wall. Yep. There's the wall. Extremely dense rock. And yeah, just extremely dense rock. Not even normal dense rock. It's almost like the game doesn't want you to do this. But I know better. I've done it before. Can I break this? Kinda can. Maybe. It's hard to tell. Okay, I don't think I'm making any progress. Just damaging it. Not deleting it. Nope, that was a fun walk. Now I gotta head all the way back. Thankfully there's no fall damage, and... Man, there was a guy down there. Can't reach him. I did something at the watchtower. Because I'm assuming that's what the foghorn noise was. I did something. Another way to describe this game. I did something. Okay, that's... And it's just a pet. How do I... I can go around. Or I can just... keep going this way. Because the lava's all gone. And by gone, I mean drained away. So that wasn't as enlightening as I hoped. I mean, that... There was a goal I was heading towards. But I got distracted by Big Tower. Well... Wandmart will have to wait for another day. And next time I do this, I'm waiting until I get a speed boost. Pretty sure I can't break into the pyramid. Even if I did, it wouldn't last too long. I guess I can enjoy the mountains. Way off in the background. Very nice looking mountains. I've been trying to up my own pixel art game. Trying to design a starting soon screen. Something I promised I would do a long time ago. And I never did. But now I got... I don't know, you wouldn't really call it a layout, more like a blank canvas. So it's a blank canvas I painted on, so it's not really blank anymore. The plan with it was always to add, like, little things over time. So I guess, like, a collage space? I don't know. Not sure what the point I was trying to make was. Guess it's that I'm doing stuff in the background. In this kind of sudden return to streaming. I mean, I didn't intend to just suddenly disappear. It kind of happened. Hit myself with this. Too far. Nope, can't. I could have caught that. This is one of the spells that doesn't damage you. Strange. Quite strange, in fact. This is not a good way to play the game, by the way. You generally don't want to do this. I mean, yes, I did get 2 HP ups. But at what cost? Mostly my time. But if you got the walk fast speed boost, go for it. Damn it. Thought I had enough flight power. Almost there. Almost back to where I'm supposed to be. Now watch as I immediately get clapped by the next enemy. Anyway, back to the actual game aspect of the game. Yeah, I wanted to take that. Got spells that I can use. Because I wasted all of mine trying to drain lava from nothing. Ooh, rock. Pull that down. Yeah. Bowling. Squish the little guys. Little purple shits. Somehow clown car 5 of them into one space. Actually, it's more like 10 of them into one space. It's kind of like in Dwarf Fortress. 100 dragons can occupy one tile, as long as 99 of them are laying down. I love size disparities in games. Same thing with StarCraft. Where like 4 Marines can take out a battle cruiser. Well, I think my favorite is in Magic the Gathering. There's this character called Emrakul. Emrakul... What do I compare it to? It's probably comparable to something like Azathoth in Lovecraftian mythology. It is a massive, incredibly powerful being. And I think its stats are like 16 toughness and 16 attack and 16 defense. But you can kill Emrakul if you have 16 squirrels. Because each squirrel does 1 damage. And any squirrel has 1 health point, but who cares about them? Who cares about them dying? What's funny is you can do that. You can get 2 dozen rodents and slaughter all the gods. Just find things like that really amusing. Don't know why. Probably just a visual idea of it. Anyway, that's enough rambling for the moment. Or nonsensical rambling. Got an okayish chunk of change. Chest. A buried chest. Fortunately, I have a shovel. It does sometimes light you on fire. But that's a feature, not a defect. Hiva Skivvy. I forget this game is written in an alien language called Finnish. Yeah, Fire Rock. You know, I can think of 3 games from Finland. And they're all weird and sadistic. What does that say about Finland? No, actually 4 games. Well, 5, but one of them is a series. Still alive. Okay, time to leave, time to leave. No, eat. Even with slow mode on, I'm terrible at dodging. I am gonna go make myself a cup of tea. I'll run the ads in the meantime. You will not miss anything, and I'll be back in a bit. Alright, I have returned. Just saw the results of the Belgian-US game. US lost 1-4. I don't watch the games, but I do like to keep track of the scores. I like the final results. But I mean, Brazil was eliminated, so I'm happy. Hair in the back of your neck stands up. Ooh, electricity land. But if you're wondering why I'm happy about Brazil being eliminated, it's more that I just don't like repeat winners. Or like teams that constantly dominate the top 3 spots. I'm kind of strange in how I pick the teams I root for. Just more to say I pick teams to root against. This ain't gonna drown him. Just mud. Can't drown a man in mud. Can suffocate a man in one. And some. Not drown. This is good old Noita jankery. That, I mean, I screwed up the OBS settings, and I'm gonna keep mentioning that. Maybe the environment. Maybe the biome modifier isn't electricity. Just random gravestones. Anyway, this game you never know. Oh, yeah, it is gravestones, or spooky ghosts. And not so spooky ghosts. Ghosts doing ghost things. Like ghosting. But empty this out. You don't need a potion full of mud. I'm sure somebody can think of what to do with mud. Not me, though. I lack that sort of cleverness. It's something. That's all I can say. It's something. A recharge rate of 10 is god-awful. You could say it's better than a recharge rate of 0. That doesn't exist in this game. No, it certainly doesn't. I wonder if I can make a wand that has that. A wand that has a negative recharge rate. Why am I angry? Oh, that's why I'm angry. There's an angry ghost making everybody angry. Say spread the love, he spreads the rage. understandable in this day and age. And they're gonna do more damage, which is not ideal for my long-term health. That. Grab my 10 gold, because I am a greedy bitch. What's this? Rain cloud? I think a rain cloud wouldn't be helpful, but it is. And what the hell happened over here? That's chaotic polymorphine. Slime. I am Mogus Ghost. Oh, it's a potion store. Or was. It's having issues at the moment. Able teleportationism. Take that. Acid, polymorphine, fluxium, blood. Sure, I'll take a bottle of vial of blood. Fire, levitation. Never know what you'll need a vial of blood for. You can use it for all kinds of things. Get a rain cloud going. Dispose of fire, man. Via the power of spring weather. Or just normal weather. I guess I could say English weather. Oh, I love playing Noita in 10 FPS. So the game doesn't normally run like this. I've messed something up. Huh, mushrooms. Mushroom. Flashbacks to Dorse and Deep Rock Galactic. Mushroom. Not quite sure how that became a joke, but it did. Repeatedly pinging the mushroom. So your dwarf says mushroom. Then the developers added some voice lines for when you do that, which is mission control yelling at you to stop pinging the mushroom and do your damn job. bottom. Sometimes there is. Come on. A second now. Gonna blow. Any second now. Yeah. We did it. We blew the mushroom. Sounds like a euphemism for getting high. We're getting a blowjob. While high. I don't think that'll catch on. Never was a good trendsetter. At least not intentionally. Oh shit. Didn't help the circumstance in the slightest. Never mind, let's just head through. Back on our 15 FPS journey. Maybe 16. I don't know, I don't have a counter. Want to count the frames per second? Be my guest. First, the perks. Telekinetic kick. Worm attractor. Worms find you attractive. Well, I'm sorry, but I would not love you if you were a worm. Or gas near me automatically ignites. Wow. That's a reroll. Perk lottery. That's a keep. Especially for the first one. That is great to have early on. Can't afford. Bunch of stuff. Can only get one of these. I need to figure out how to make a Geneva Convention violation. Out of some bubbles. Let's grab you. Because that is a lot of dynamite. You're also a non-shuffler. Maybe we just throw dynamite around and call it magic. I mean, hey, as long as it works. Like a teleportation spell, so... Well, I have this. There's a trick you can do with Teleporter Bolt to bypass the mountain collapse trigger. Playing with the very slowly. Okay, what are you? Gonna be good? Well, you're not great. But you are unique. Probably the kindest thing I can say. Do you attack? Or do you just draw fire? Yeah, I think if they just draw fire. I'll give you an E. For exponential potential. Mist of Spirits, cloud of potent alcohol. Better than this, spell-wise. Back. Zap. There we are. Zap. Rank Zappa. Don't say anything intelligent, just say words. Or start reading from the phone book. The ultimate filibuster strategy. Speech ended? Don't have anything more to say? Start reading from the phone book. You got the floor. And you can filibuster as long as you can stand there. Pretty sure that's how Mr. Smith won in that movie. I think it was Mr. Smith. I don't think it was a phone book he read from, it was a newspaper or something like that. I don't know, that one movie I watched in US government in high school. Yeah, that really narrows it down. Okay, go through. Killing. Deep, fuck. Oh yeah, the game is real chugging. Okay, if you're gonna stream this game, don't set OBS to CPU usage. I mean, I already do have some trouble with its performance, but it's kind of inevitable when every pixel is simulated. And I don't know about you, but there are a lot of pixels on screen. Go ahead, try to count them all. Shit. Well, yeah, let's go ahead and head through. What do we have to work with? don't see myself using the always cast on that. Toss that. Toss that. Linear arc. That's not ping pong path. Magic arrow with trigger. Acid ball. Giant firebolt. Circle of thunder. I think that would backfire. I can now summon alcohol clouds on command. It's not helpful. But it would be if I... the right setup. Sure, I'll take 2 random perks. I'm immune to fire, but I bleed oil. And I never skipped leg day. Well, now I go with plague rats. Purple artery coming in clutch there. Okay, dynamite and trigger spells don't really work. Shocker, I know. And somebody dropped worm pheromones. Gross. Critical plus. That's good. Nope. 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 Yeah, those two don't mix at all. Go, pollen, go! Rain cloud in here. I think that's one of the puzzles. Well, I'm hesitant to call it a puzzle. Always cast piercing shot. Wow. Thing can't do anything. Take it anyway. Okay, yeah, I can't play the game like this. Yeah, just... Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap up here. Kind of a... well, iffy stream. But hey. I'm back for the moment. And hopefully I'll at least stream a little bit more here and there. That's only disappearing for 2 months. And it is nice to see all of you again. It's nice knowing I haven't been completely forgotten. I'm just gonna send you guys over to Chai. She's currently playing Dead Rising. The new one. Well, not really new, but the remake. The old one. Go say hi to her. Or post a smiley face. I can't stop you. Start raid. Where all these funky buttons work. Alright, that's gonna be all for tonight. Next stream... Fucking, I don't know. Gonna fix some things up in the RPGmaker game. Try to have a playable version out by Friday you can get your hands on. Other than that, I really can't say for certain, but I at least want to at least do one stream a week. Go back to that, just one per week. Maybe on a Monday, maybe on a Wednesday. I'm not sure. But thank you for watching, thank you for sticking around, thank you for all the kind words and kind comments, and